All right, folks, what is going on? Back with another video. Today is episode number 32 of the pickup series that I've been doing. Now, I used to do these pickups like every 2 weeks or every week, but I waited a whole month to do this one. And, the last one I did, I was just getting back from a place close to where I live. This time I went back to Charlotte, North Carolina. And they have some great stores up there, some really good stuff. And I didn't get all this stuff from Charlotte. There's a couple of things that I've probably shown off earlier, but I want to start off with that. But most of the stuff I got from Charlotte, North Carolina. So I want to talk about those things and everything else that I picked up. So I think I got a pretty good bit of, some good stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy. First and foremost, I want to talk about a few games that I picked up. The first one I got from the first two things I got was from overseas, from Buyee.com. I know I talked about that before. I think it's Buyee.jp in Japan. And I talked about these on another video. You can check that out. Just really brief. I did pick up Rockman 2 and Rockman 3. If you don't know what these are, this is Mega Man X2 and Mega Man X3. So I picked these up from Buyee.com. These are pretty expensive games, but I got them for under $20. Buyee, the Buyee website is pretty good, so I was glad that I was able to pick those up. Another game I picked up, I made a video about, was Vanishing for the Dreamcast. I picked this up and I'm having a blast playing this game. This game is not as crazy as most people make it out to be, and it runs very well. 60 frames per second, good depth of field, and the graphics are very good, even to this day. Not bad for a game that came out in the year 2000. So really good racing game. If you're into Dreamcast, I highly recommend that. Another game I just got finished talking about really on another video. I got Professional Baseball Spirits 2010. Really good baseball game. I've been playing this for the past day or so. So I just it was pretty cool. Not much to say here. I said I was probably live stream this game, so I'll probably get to that sometime down the road. Now, a lot of these other games I got throughout the month and, when I went to Charlotte, North Carolina. So we're going to get into these. And first I'm going to jump to, why not? I'll just jump to the not the PS3, but the Xbox 360 games. Let's go ahead and get into those first. This game here I don't know much about, but I heard it was a pretty good JRPG. It's made by Square Enix. The Last Remnant. I love the cover of this because it has like this working designs type of design to it, like the little shiny stuff. Working Designs is known for stuff like that, and this is really cool packaging. But I want to try this out because I've been playing a handful of RPGs lately, and they've been pretty cool. But I think this is one that went under the radar, and I heard this game also got a remaster, or it was updated for the Nintendo Switch. I don't have a Switch yet, so I saw this for a few bucks. I said, why not try it? So let's see how that plays out. Next game I want to talk about, that's for the 360, is a game I've been wanting for a while. Capcom Digital Collection. Now, you probably say, hey, VF, why would you want this game? Well, first and foremost, I have a few of these games on my PS3 that's digital, but I don't have a physical copy. I'm glad I have a physical copy of it now because of a handful of games. I'm going to talk about them. First one is Street Fighter HD Remix. Super Street Fighter 2 HD Remix. You can't get this game nowhere else but here on a physical form. So I'm glad I got that. 1942 Joint Strike is another one. Final Fight Double Impact is another one. And you can get Puzzle Fighter Turbo HD Remix in other places, I think. I could be wrong. But I think this is the only place you probably get that as well. Now, the other four games I don't know much about, but I'll try them. Wolf of the Battlefield Commando 3 looks pretty cool. Bionic Commando Rearmed 2. Yeah, I don't know. Bionic Commando is the PS3 game that came out earlier. I didn't too much care for that. I think that came out on 360 as well. But it was okay, I guess. But all these other two games I'm going to try as well. But it's good to have the Street Fighter game. That's what I really wanted, the Street Fighter game in physical form. So this is one of the ways to get it, and I'm glad I got it. Let's see. Let's get to the PS4 games, because those are only two PS3 games Xbox 360 games I had. And the first game I got was Monster Jam Steel Titans. Now, I got this game because of my son. He loves monster trucks, and I'm going to play it as well because I heard it plays pretty well. And anything from THQ Nordic, you get some pretty decent quality out of. So I'm going to try this out. I bought it a while back, probably like less than a month ago, and I just have never touched it. But I need to play this because I played the Baja game by THQ Nordic. That was it was redone by THQ Nordic, and any of their racing games are pretty okay. So I'm gonna try that one as well. Let's see. Now, this game here, I didn't talk about much, but I hear some people talking about it, especially when the what's the other game came out, the Turtles game, not the Cowabunga Collection, because this is the Cowabunga Collection, Shredder's Revenge. Now, when that came out, this came out like around the same time or right before it or something. This one has like all the previous Turtle games on it, the arcade games, the Super Nintendo game, the Genesis game, the Tournament Fighters. This is a pretty good collection to have, especially for, you know, like Turtles in Time and Hyperstone Heist. Those games are like crazy good. And even though I think they have the original arcade version of these games as well, why wouldn't you pick this up? This is a pretty good beat 'em up. So I highly recommend you guys try this out. Well, I'm still out in and out of focus, but it's my camera, everybody. All right, this is another one that I talked about extensively, and I've been playing this for a while now. I don't need to talk much about this. NBA 2K23. I bought it for the Jordan cover. I mostly played the PS5 version because the PS5 version has a digital. You get a digital copy of it with this game, just like with this. You get a digital copy of this. If it doesn't really matter because they're 16-bit games for the most part. But this PS5 version, I'm playing it digital, but I wanted the cover. Look at this cover. This cover's great. It's an amazing cover. You can't beat that. So yeah, I got that as well. All right, before I get into the PS5 games, I want to talk about one game that I got for the PSP. And let's see. This game I got on the PSP, I'm glad I picked this up because the PS2 version is very, very hard to find and it's expensive. But I got it on PSP. It is Vice City Stories for Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. And I'm glad I got this because now, and it's complete as well. So now I have a way to get the, what's this thing called? Hey baby, my son is here. I have a way to get the poster to this as well. So I have the poster and all the other good stuff. So I'm glad I got this. And I may play this on the PSP. I don't know. I really want to play it on the PS2. Or I just may fire up the emulator and play it there. All right, let's see what else I have. Before I get to the PS5 games, I want to talk about this game right here.
Oh, yeah, Daddy.
Yeah. See, who's that?
Mario.
Yeah, this is Mario. I'm glad I picked this up. Mario Sunshine for the GameCube. This game I picked up in Charlotte. This game is
Mario.
Yeah, it's Mario, but this game's not cheap nowadays, but I got it for cheap. I got this game for under $30. And I don't know the pricing of these games nowadays, but I knew when I saw this for under 30, this was a steal. And I'm so glad I picked this up.
Daddy, I gotta put that up.
Yeah, we're gonna put that up later. And I'm glad I picked this up because I was thinking about waiting when I get my Switch to pick this game up because they have like the 30th anniversary. But I do want to play this on real hardware, so that's what I did. So I picked this up less than 30. I think it was like $25. This was, and look, not only that, it has everything in it.
Oh, a book.
Yeah, it's a book in it. That's right.
Oh, wait a minute, there's a peacock.
You seen the peacock in it too? Yeah, that's right. So yeah, so I'm so glad that I got this game. $30, less than $30, can't beat that. Last two games I got were PS5 games. Yeah, we about to show it right now. And first one is MLB The Show 21. Now, why did I pick this game up? Why did I get the new one? Because the newer games always have like issues with gameplay. They be patching these games or whatever. I usually like to go back a year later and try them out because by then, you know, developers or the company is not messing with the old game anymore. They want you to jump to the new one. So I go back to the older game where I feel like it's not going to be a problem. So I actually had fun with this game. I played it on not original, but Xbox Series, and it was actually pretty cool to play. So I'm kind of glad I got this, and it was like $5, so that was pretty decent. The other PS5 game I have is Jedi The Fallen Order, PS5. Another game I like, a reason why I like this game, because I played it on the EA Play subscription when I had it, and I was actually impressed. I thought it was a really cool game. I never really picked up a physical copy on the PS4, so I was like, yeah, whatever. But when the same time I purchased this game, this was like $5. And I think this one was like $15. I was like, okay, it's a no-brainer. I pay $20 for 2 PS5 games, and I'm good. So I think I got a really good deal out of both of these. This is a really good game, single-player experience. Probably one of the best ones that EA put out in a long time. And, you know, after the whole Battlefront 2 ordeal, they had to do something to fix the problem. So I think this was a really good look for them. It's a really fun game. Last but not least, I want to talk about another thing that I picked up while I was in Charlotte. I'm actually glad that I got this. And one thing about me, I like collecting consoles. And the console that I have, the Xbox 360, the one I have over here now, is pretty much dying. I don't have access to like some of my digital games. I don't know if it's a hard drive issue or a hard drive failure, but it's acting really slow. Now, mind you, it's one of the first Xbox 360 games. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the first ones, or not games, but first Xbox 360 system. So yeah, it was going to die out after a while. I was almost 17 years old, believe it or not, 18 years old. I mean, it's an old console pretty much. So I did end up picking up another one, and this is the one I did pick up. I did get another Xbox 360. This one here cost me, to be honest with you, this 360 was cheaper than the Last of Us on PS5, the remake or remaster on PS. So I actually got a pretty good deal for the library that you have with this console, and all the things you can do with this console, the great games that are on this console, and not the Last of Us remaster or remake or whatever, but when you really put things into perspective, the value of some games are like really, really good, or some systems or whatever, really, really good. You can't go wrong with a 360. I personally believe this is the last real Xbox console, because the Xbox One was so, but it's a funky way of playing or using that system. And the Xbox Series is basically, to me, it just they don't feel like consoles anymore. They just feel like mini PC boxes. But this one, you put the disc in, the disc, it reads the disc, and they play the games. That's what a console is to me. And with that and all the digital stuff that are in the store or whatever, I'm going to have a blast with this, because all I'm going to do is transfer the stuff from my old 360 to this one. And I think this one it looks pretty solid. I like the look of this one, and I think I'm going to have fun with this, because there's a lot of games on my Xbox 360 and original Xbox that I could play on this. So that's pretty much going to be it for all the pickups. It's been a pretty good month for the pickups for the most part. I went to Charlotte and got some things there, and I also picked up some things on the way up to this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to get up out of here. If you like this content, the like button, share this content, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys for all the support. And that's pretty much it, man. I'm just going to continue to have fun gaming. I'm going to work on this 360 and transfer some of the stuff over. And I actually got something in the works for PC gaming. So hopefully you guys will hang around for that. I'm just waiting for the parts to come in, and we'll talk about that. All right, y'all. I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all be easy. Y'all be blessed. Peace.